Then I took a smidge and applied it down there.
This one's wife denied entry at Nigerian AMVCA Awards. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. For those of you who are not familiar, AMVCA stands for Africa Magic Viewers' Choice Awards. It's an annual accolade presented by MultiChoice recognizing outstanding achievement in television and film. The inaugural ceremony took place in Lagos, in Nigeria, on the 9th of March 2013 and was broadcast to more than 50 countries. Entry into the award ceremony relates to films and TV series that have been aired in the previous year. The AMVCA Awards took place on the 11th of May, which was when this one's wife and Harry were in Nigeria. The Nigerian Guardian reported on the full list of winners following the 10th edition, marking a decade of awarding excellence in African cinema and television. BB Sassour-directed Breath of Life was the biggest winner of the night, although the competition was fierce, featuring standout showings from Over the Bridge, Mami Wata, and Jagan Jagan the Warrior. Over the Bridge led the nominations with 12 categories, including Best Movie, Best Director, and Best Lead Actress, closely followed by fantasy thriller Mami Wata, with 11 nominations. The newspaper then carries a list of all of the relevant winners. But aside from the individuals and organisations that were involved in this, it would appear that, according to Royal Saga, there was a problem for Harry and this one's wife. The video explains that in a scene straight out of a tabloid, Prince Harry and this one's wife were reportedly denied entry to the 2024 African Movie Viewers' Choice Awards in Lagos, Nigeria. The question was posed, was Harry and this one's wife's arrival truly unexpected, or was it a deliberate attempt to generate publicity? The couple, being known for their carefully cultivated public image, wouldn't typically attempt to crash such a high-profile event. However, the possibility of a calculated move to steal the spotlight from the board nominees could not be entirely dismissed. Furthermore, the reasons behind their exclusion are open to interpretation. Organisers have reportedly stated that the couple was not invited, suggesting their appearance might have been unwelcome from the start. This could be due to a number of factors, including lingering resentment towards the British monarchy's colonial past in Africa. Additionally, Harry and this one's wife's recent controversies, from their use of private jets to accusations of extravagance, might have coloured public perception in Nigeria. There's also the possibility that the organisers simply didn't have the capacity to accommodate an unplanned appearance by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. The AMVCA is a major event, and security arrangements, seating plans and media protocols would likely be meticulously planned in advance. Harry and this one's wife's unexpected arrival could have disrupted the flow of the ceremony. The incident also highlights the fickle nature of fame. While Harry and this one's wife were once seen as global celebrities, their recent actions have tarnished their image in some circles. With Nigerians facing significant economic and social challenges, they might view the couple's perceived privilege with disdain. Their exclusion from the awards could be seen as a reflection of this changing public sentiment. It's important to note that social media has become the battleground for this controversy without official confirmation from either the organisers or Harry and this one's wife themselves. Speculation ran rampant, with some commentators expressing outrage at the couple's treatment, while others celebrated their exclusion. The online discourse highlighted the power and potential pitfalls of social media in shaping public perception. Moving forward, how might Harry and this one's wife handle their exclusion will be interesting to observe. Will they address the incident, directly offering clarification or even an apology? Or will they choose to remain silent, potentially allowing the narrative to be shaped by their critics? Thus, this video from something called Royal Saga, which has been viewed nearly 14,000 times, tells us that this one's wife and Harry were denied entry to the Nigerian AMVCA 2024 awards. Interestingly, no newspaper covered their attendance at the awards. The itinerary for them prior made no mention of the awards, and the simple fact is that with this one's wife and Harry, their attendance at events is carefully orchestrated, primarily as a necessity of security arrangements, but also to ensure that all of the events run smoothly. Therefore, it is preposterous to suggest that they turned up at an event uninvited. Whilst this one's wife is a narcissist to believe she's allowed to go anywhere, the simple logistics of this wouldn't work. And once again, we have another representation of one of these minor channels, which has only got a couple of hundred subscribers, pumping out what are clearly lies. From time to time, I highlight this. Now, I know there are some individuals watching who'll go, HD, it's clickbait. Yes, their video is clickbait, mine is not. What I'm doing is bringing to your attention the false information that exists. And once again, pointing out that there are those that utilize plausibility. The awards have taken place whilst Harry and this one's wife are in the country, to then generate material which only lasts 2.5 minutes, but is wholly false. Doing so allows this one's wife legitimacy in complaining about the lies that are perpetrated about her online. In other instances, there are plenty of legitimate complaints about her behaviour, which are created utilising evidence. This behaviour of this channel, and you know there are others which I've pointed out to you before, makes it more and more difficult for people to be taken seriously with regard to what they have said, and enables this one's wife to point to the lies that are being perpetrated about her in order to engender sympathy. There are some that suggest that she's behind such channels. I doubt that's actually the case. I see it as simply the instance of individuals who are looking to make money by propagating lies about this one's wife, with the consequential impact that she can then utilise this by virtue of pity play and to attempt to nullify the threat to control posed by legitimate critics. I bring it to your attention because invariably with these videos there follows plenty of commentary. And, for instance, somebody wrote, "So hope this is true for the tantrum-throwing, bullying, stealing, lazy, lying grifters." And somebody else commented, "They frequently try to get into places they are not invited to." Another writes, "Maggot probably had her gown ready." The fact is that across all of the news sites, there's no mention at all of attendance at the awards or any snubbing or denial of entry, and that's because it simply didn't happen. If the Sussexes had attended those awards, it would have been mentioned across news sites. British media, by virtue of the Daily Mail, the Times, the Telegraph, the Mirror, the Sun, etc., regularly report on the Sussexes and have been following all of the various events that they have been attending on the Nigerian tour. Therefore, this would not have been omitted. It would have been referenced across social media. The fact is, it's another lie made up by an individual that creates these small channels with these short videos, and invariably there are those that fall for it. And it behooves me, as somebody who regularly tells you to go to the evidence and to rely upon logic, to bring this to your attention. I'm HD Tudor. Thank you for listening.